Yo, Alfred, what's going on, my man? Just got back home, man. Got some beers. Did some not shopping exactly, but banking. Cheers, brother. Let's get a real tiny pin on. Just got some of these Afghan hemp papers that I absolutely love. These Afghan hemp papers are $1.99, and they're just nice. Still a little wobbly, actually. I kind of ran home. I kind of wanted to get home as quick as possible. I'm sure you can relate, man. Sure you can relate. Cheers. And I'm starting with a baby. Cheers. I hope you're doing well, my man. We had fun out there, don't get me wrong, you know. Mother, they built a whole nest. What do I do off grid? They built a whole nest. In the last 2 days, they built a nest over here in a basket. Yo, what's going on, Bud Files? What's going on, Kev? Cheers to you. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, Bud and Kev, bro. I mean, I know it's late, but you know. So they built a nest here. What do I do? Yeah, they're my partners over there. That's right. They built a nest in a little tiny planter. I saw them like coming with it looked like they were chewing tobacco or something, coming with a mouthful of a brush or whatever. And it's been 2 days work and now they're done and they really built a fucking nest, dude. I'll have to leave them alone. That's the only thing I can do. Hey, one time I was delivering newspapers and, you fold them up and stick them into the box that they got if you can. You drive on the wrong side of the road and all that goodness. So I was doing that and I pull the paper and, it's like it's looped because it's folded over. I put it in the box. One of them's in the box, whoosh, flies into my damn car, man. He was in my car for like a half hour. He flew through the tube. Surfing bird. Oh, surfing bird. Kev, my wife's on her first paper hit, man, right now. She's not here, but I believe she's having a great time. That's good because I'm going to up the dose on her, yeah. But yeah, she's done mushrooms with me because she's like, at least those are grown. But yeah, she's on her first paper hit. Yeah. But cheers to you guys, man. How's the spiritual life, Kev? We got all kinds of, tasty smoke. Frosted gumbo. All right, all right. Sounds good. Yeah, I'm waiting on one kind, and I ordered another kind, and and I got, you know what I mean. Everything's going good on that. Everything's going good on that. Cheers. Also off grid, as far as like drinking every day, maybe I found my cure too, man. I don't really have it the same, and like I need to take advantage of it being easy, right? I got to get my tobacco so I can roll proper joints. Oh shit. Yo, Kev, I hear that, bro. They can definitely wait for you, man. You're the boss. Now that's gonna be proper. Here we go. Yo, off grid, you talk about overpriced media, right? When I bought this, it cost me $40, and it's photocopied and it's CDR, but it cost me $40. That's overpriced. I mean, it's bootleg. It's not even just a CD; it's a CDR. It's bootleg, yo. But it's because it wasn't in the country. The music wasn't in the country. It was like it was copied over from wherever it was released. You want my DVD? One for two, two for five. You talk to my friend Charlie. One for two, two for five. No cases, no cases. Cases take up too much storage and carry ancillary costs. There are too many ancillary costs in that business. No case. For saving space, though, I do that. I take CDs that I know I'm never going to get rid of. I flatten them out and put them in a taped like plastic bag like that. Because I know I'm never going to get rid of them. So when I end up with my last box, it could be like 40, 50 CDs, but it'll only be this wide. So yeah, I have the message. I mean, off grid. That's how serious, that I was. So if I couldn't get it, I'd get it. I'll pay. My most expensive DVD, I say, is like 125. But when I say that, it makes me think maybe it was more. But yeah, you see, it's just copy paper, uh, printed paper, label, blue, CDR. $40. It's got so many different companies on here that I couldn't tell you what company it actually comes from. See, I said play. No, it's an autoplay, so I said pause accidentally. Cheers. Cheers again. So a freaking family of birds I got to deal with, huh? More the merrier. Yeah, these days off grid, $2-3, top dollar, $2-3. You want a DVD, $2. If you really, really want it, okay, $3. I'm glad you still got stuff to watch them though, because sometimes when people switch to VHS, they cut out the DVD completely, and therefore I can't share like a movie or two I might want to share with you, like The Living Wake. Watch that. That's a great movie. It's not on VHS, but it is on DVD. Yo, Nobby, what's going on? Hey, Nobby, if you want to join in, man, I'll send you the link. But remember, it's mobile, so it's not going to work on a computer. But I would be happy to because I haven't seen you in so long. But I mean, it's mobile, dude. You'd have to use your phone, I think. At least it got hot today. I know for a lot of you guys, it's been hot, but yesterday was cold. Oh, okay. I hear you, bro. I hear you. My advice, because I'm serious about music, video, whatever. So I have a universal player. It's a Sony Blu-ray, but it's unlocked. So it's worldwide universal player. It'll play the burned DVDs, the burned Blu-rays, PAL, NTSC, anything from around the world. It'll play all the different formats. So you got to look at region-free disc player. Start from there. Get yourself a nice region-free disc player. Because if you're going to be like I am and you have to get shit from Turkey, it's not going to play on a regular DVD player. No, I hear you. Yeah, for real. They're endless, bro. They're endless. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, but don't get rid of a DVD player off grid. Like I said, my suggestion is expand. Get a region free player. And that record player thing I sent you, man. Yeah, that Solar Angels record I sent you, that's a good Judas Priest. It really is. But it's just a single. But I'll definitely send you more records if you get a player. Hmm. And I'm going to send you betas to try to tease you that way too. I'll send you just one here and there. Try to push you that way. Yeah, you should get one, but get a region free while you're going to do it. While you're at it, get one that'll play everything all at once. It'll work for sort of music from around the world, movies from around the world. And I'm not saying you have to go fucking try to find exotic things or whatever. I'm saying I'll be sending them to you. Yeah, yeah, I have two, and one of them, it probably will work later, but see, it's a dangerous business sometimes when you use a head cleaner on one of them because they're so old. So sometimes that'll fuck up the heads for a while until they get the burnish off. It's kind of weird. So I think the other one actually works. It's the old piano key top loader, big heavy bastard. But it's right now it's in between good head. That's why you should have a good head cleaner. Good head cleaner. And then give good head. I hear what you're saying. Yeah, there's a burnish on it. Yeah, it's really weird, dude. Yeah. So machines, as you know, because you always say, I want to use the rewind enough to keep it engaged, even though I have a rewinder. You know, you got to keep running the machines, and when it's time to oil them and change the belt, that's important, right? But keep them running. And belts, man, you just get a mixed bag of belts, Chinese or whatever. I mean, it won't cost you but $2 fucking, and they'll give you like a bag of 50 different belt sizes. You definitely will find the right belt. Yeah, man, these days, man. It's too bad they're missing the money laundering that their friends are doing. I'll say this out loud. Because everybody, you're going to buy super cheap shit from China, and then somebody's going to give you shit for that. And I'm telling you, man, they're not looking at the right enemy, because the right enemy is a friend. But they have the money, and it's been laundered how many times? Forget about all that shit. Forget about all that shit. You're not getting that money back. Nothing's coming back here. You're going to have a new for the trade. I know how you can get some eggs, bring a $5 bill to Oxford. Get some high CBD for $6. Yeah, they suck. But when you buy a movie for $3 and you watch it twice and you watch the extras and you throw it away, you've had your $3. But you can trade it back in. Just give it to Goodwill, give it to the old folks' home, stuff like that. They got Goodwill, they got the old folks' home. I mean, whatever. Yeah, they scratch. You look at them, they scratch off grid. If you look at them, or I'm sweaty like right now, and a drop of sweat will get on there. My hydrochloric acid will work, or hydrochloric acid will work all the way through. Nah, they suck. But just listen to it and throw it away, man. But old folks' homes and stuff, they always want to watch movies, and they always have old tech. You can still give them VHS. Yeah, the red color to me off grid on Blu-ray, oh, it burns my eyes. The red is so vibrant and killer. I don't like it. We're all old with homes. Yeah, I mean, I was just speaking of, assisted living and all. Yeah, we're all old. I don't have a home. I rent an apartment. But, I have money coming, from my dad. He's here, so not yet. But that's all straight, man. He made sure that's straight because he knows, like, me and my older sister, like, that's it. We just gotta hand it over. No voting. We just gotta hand it over. Supermax has 7 by 11 foot cells. Well, I guess that's gonna have to be enough, Alfred. I guess that's gonna have to be enough, man. Yeah, yeah. It sounds like the room I grew up in, except that my sister won't be there. Cool. Not that she picked on me. I know you had trouble with your sisters and really bad. Like they body toyed you. When kids body toy each other, that's pretty bad. For my sister, she didn't do that. She didn't bother me at all. We just had bunk beds because everything grows so quickly. Right on. That's awesome. Oh shit, that's probably too loud. I'm sorry. Once I sniff the glue there. And you got plots for sale next to you, off grid. You got plots for sale still? Who owns those plots, man? County or something? Or it's all private? Why do they get more? It's a decent question. It's a decent question. I find that, yeah, I guess the deeper and more secure it is, right? Actually, the more maybe open and accommodating it is. I'm not trying to use the wrong words here, and I'm definitely not advertising like you need to go. But maybe the more open and accommodating it is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What if they just asked, like, at the prison gate, like, homeless, would you like to come in? We'll exchange for somebody who'd like to come out. What if they just asked at the gate? Because not everybody wants to come out. There's a lot of mentality of, man, everybody here already messed up. If they just made an exchange at the door, homeless, would you like to live here and get the meal and blah blah blah? We'll exchange one for one per prisoner. That way we can keep, the Sodexo money and whatever rolling through. I don't know, man. And then they can start charging for alcohol in there, maybe like wine, like really weak wine, 3%er. Cheers. And then that money can come to their greedy pockets. They're selling alcohol to prisoners all of a sudden. They sell vape pens. Fair enough. They sell vape pens for prisoners. They made them like the pencils where they're all wobbly and shit, so you can't really rigidly hit somebody right away. But they do. They should sell them really shit wine, so they can't be heard for that reason. Yeah. I mean, we speak in like prepared tones. My wife and I, we what do you call it? We street theater everything, so they never know what's up. Yeah, because they have the power, right? It's the classic cartoon of like the board where there's all these people standing and the leaders on that side, and it's like all these people have to do is let him go. So you're right. They need to be careful as they can, man. Their life is in their hands, and prison guards aren't very smart, um, statistically and by test. They make sure by test. People who can't stand the mundane sometimes are too intelligent to do rote jobs. Unfortunately, I guess. I'm sorry for their intelligence. It hurts them. I'm not talking about me. I'm done. I always flipped out on good paying jobs at downtime. Like a machine would break down and you literally would have to, sweep your area or whatever. Wait. But once you swept your area 3 times, like I have problem with my inherited OCD side, that I have a real hard time with downtime, man. I'm a very impatient person. I know who's dumb off grid. They got their little badge. It's gold foil with chocolate inside. I know who's dumb, man. It's gold foil, Velcro, and chocolate inside. I know who's dumb off grid. They're not real cops, bro. They're not real cops. What the hell? And they don't even know it. They go home and they tell their mom, "I'm doing so good. He's gonna give me 25 cents raise." I know who's fucking stupid. We in trouble, man. Chocolate bag. At least they know how to text, man. For now, for now, they'll lose that because it'll get easier, you know. Well, because if they knew any better, they wouldn't take that job off grid. Like they can't be smart, you know. You can't. There's plenty of jobs where you can work your fucking ass off, have your mind free, and be proud of yourself for working your ass off. You know, that's not one of them. It's not a sacrifice of labor. And they give you all your rubber weapons and shit. They're like, you'll be fine. You call us. We got some real adults in the background here somewhere. You know, you call us. You'll be fine with your little rubber mallets and shit. It's crazy, bro. You got a flashlight. And if you use it, guess who's going to be in the cell over there? Then you're going to go to court and you're going to get this big suit of, you know, grievous bodily harm on a triple felon. And they're going to lock your ass up next to him. And they're going to remember that you used to wear a chocolate badge around there, too. I wouldn't handle it any well. But I'm not hurting anybody. I swear to you, man. You guys, if I have to wear the AK when I have to, you know, babysit the grape soda at the future 7-Eleven, if I have to wear the AK in what city is it again? I have to ask my kid all the time. But, you know, basically Detroit of the future, like RoboCop and the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, you know, Detroit of the future. If I have to wear an AK at the convenience store and it's fully loaded and I'm ready and I'm licensed to kill, I'm not shooting anybody, bro. I'm waiting. I mean, they can do it. They can shoot me. I'll do what I'm supposed to do, but it's just an act. I'm not hurting anybody. What's going on? She is the famous Jen Jen. Famous on YouTube. The famous Jen Jen. Hey, Jen Jen. Cheers. Welcome in. Woo. You're very welcome. Do you do live streams? Can people sub up to your channel? Off Grid is he's a very good mod in the fact that he'll share your channel even, you know? And not once but twice. Please reiterate. Everybody sub up to the famous Jen Jen. It's staying cool. It's hot. Well, yesterday it got cold. So I'm not really complaining. I mean, to me, to my estimation, you know, it was cold. So I'm not complaining today. Today it was humid. But it was nice. So yeah, last night off grid after we had our time, like I said, I wanted to be real chill. So I took some of that live rosin that Hello Mary sent me as a thank you, you know, and I put a big ball of it, rolled it in flour, and stuffed it in the oven. And I smoked that last night, this morning, you know, because I don't have a dab rig or whatever. But that rosin, it went real well in there. I probably did a good over an eighth of a gram, over an eighth of a gram. But it was real mellow and real nice. And when it would start to sizzle up, and I would just take it in, I would take it in right then and get all the like fruity flavors because it's called a Gen Z live rosin, and it's very fruit punch or whatever. You know what I mean? Like I don't know how these terp profiles work so much because I, you know, hey farmer, and she's like, yeah, we got this, and that, and we'll send you whatever. But it was real good. Let me go. I'm gonna get this thank you card from them though because that was nice actually in a way, right? Nice. Oh, this is a good song. This is not the original. This is reworked. Same basic people. Oh yeah. Oh no, it was totally nice. It took care of. I mean, I smoked it for about an hour and 20 last night, and about 40 minutes in the morning. So let's say like 2 hours. You know, an eighth of the gram. You know, probably like 2 hours worth of puffing. It was great. So yeah, here. I just have to because they sent me a card too. So they sent me this complimentary as a thank you, Gen Z 1 gram. And like I said, I don't know, it's real fruit punchy, you know. But what do I have left? Oh, I have over an eighth of a gram left for sure. Over an eighth. Do you want? No, I understand, man. Yeah, promo code. Do you want? No, actually, for Hello Mary, I guess. I know Be Real has a code, so it's either Be Real, B dash Real 420, or Be Real 420. I believe it's Be Real. But do you want? So, anyways, shop Hello Mary. That's that, and they sent me a gift. It was that, and they sent me well, a good old quarter of blue grape gas or grape gas or something like that. Now, my wife and I split up that quarter. It's gone. You know, we rolled that, and I did the juggling thing where I kept giving her new joints, you know, and she doesn't even use raw papers. So when they go out on her, I'm like, oh, I'll light that for you, and I give her a new one, and you know. But anyways, I do want to reiterate because I did open that live and shit. So they gave us a free quarter as a thank you. They gave us that free gram. We don't have a rig. Maybe later, probably not, because it's not really worth us getting into something different. But here, they also sent me a thank you card. See? Shop Hello Mary. And like I said, code Be Real for the best deal. That's all I can say. But it says, Joe, thank you for rolling with us. And it's from, I guess, Mary with a big heart. So really cool, really cool. I appreciate that. That's Hello Mary. And I'm just saying, and they sent me a lighter too. Guys, material safety data sheets, right? You can't just put a lighter in a package, man. Maybe you can because the gas is limited enough. I don't know. Maybe they're all right. The other thing I'll say is on all of your bags, Hello Mary. Hello Mary, I'm talking to you. Hello. Um, check this out. On all of your bags, you want to say operate heavy machinery, but you spelt machinery wrong. You put machinery, and machinery not really a word. Machinery is. Look up equipment and heavy machinery. You've got to fix this because on the internet, at worst, people are like, oh man, you must be some kind of bootleg company. You know, you got misspellings. It looks like a scam, blah, blah, blah. That's the worst. I'm jumping to the top of the internet hate because that's what they do. If you get an email with misspellings, they jump all over it. They're like, actually, that's not how you spell that. And I'm telling you, as a pro to a pro, get that machinery off of there, you know, and make your smaller bags resealable too. Because people are already like, when they're doing the reviews, like Be Real and stuff, he's saying, just remember, you can't reseal the quarter and under. It's going to be the half and up. What they're really saying is they want you to seal it. See, I don't work for you, you know. But if you want to, hook me up and tell me about it. But, you know, what I'm saying is thank you for the gift. I wanted to show everybody the card because I totally appreciate that. But you need to fix that typo, man. And also, if you go to marijuana.com, put in do you wanna juana for another iguana. Yo, what's going on? But I had to thank them for the card, and I'm telling you, no, this is cool. And like I said, not having a jab break, I actually had grand success with a sublingual of about an eighth of a gram sublingual. I had great success, and I said I think I have about an eighth. What's going on, gal pal? How? Ooh, I think I have about an eighth left. I'm gonna take a little less than that right now because I'm already really, really high, you know. So I'll take a little less than that, and I'm gonna sublingual. I'll tell you what, you do not want to get that on your teeth because it'll stick and stick to your teeth. So I keep it on my palate, roof of my mouth, and I let it stay for some sublingual absorption time. So here we go. I gotta look because I'm gonna give it 11 minutes before I just let it go. But yeah, there you go. That's Gen Z, about an eighth of it, sublingual. Boom. What's going on up there and down there? Not too much, gal pal. Just need to relight my cigarette. Am I skilled enough to drink and leave it on the palate? Am I? I bet. Cheers. I bet, because I've done it before. Success. Success. The goo is still on the roof. Gal pal, my wife's doing her first paper hit ever. It's only one. She was like, it's so tiny. She didn't even see it until she unwrapped it. It's so tiny, but it's her, it's her first of life. She's done mushrooms though, because she always was like, well, they grow. So, and the gel caps that I've had in the past 3, 5 years, they're terrible. So I wouldn't even push on that. But yeah, she's on her first paper one. The gel cap ones, man, if you guys see them around, they're no good from my experience. It's the famous Jen gal pal. She's famous on YouTube. So we're blessed by her presence and off grid. Oh, she will. Yeah, she will. Smooth sailing for her, I'm sure. I sent her some encouragement. I sent her the Navajo prayer. You know, the Navajo prayer that's like, beauty be before me, beauty be behind me, beauty be above me, below me, and to all sides of me. Um, Earth Mother, Earth my mother, and the Great Spirit guides my path. I sent her Navajo prayer, Or is it Apache? That's Apache, right? That's Apache. I apologize. Yeah. Yeah, probably. And AJ, well, what is AJS? You have to explain to me. I'm trying to catch up. Oh, AJs. Okay, I get it now. AJ. And I'm not claiming ownership. Jen told me that she's the famous Jen. Hey, I didn't say anything. All right, can I keep it up there? Yeah, AJ's. I got it. I remember that now because we talked about that when I was on panel at Doug's. Yeah, we talked about that on panel about that. Can I call it a honky tonk? Honky tonk. But anyway, no, we talked about that there. When I saw AJS, I was just like, But I was like, AJ's. I get it now. No, I'm just doing Jen's orders. Jen's orders. Oh, I have a red quarter over there, Siberian Gal Pal. I flipped it at my son the other day. I was like, "There's a red quarter, a house quarter." I like jukes. Boom, 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 boom. All right, let's see. All right, so off grid, actually, that overly priced CD. Part of that was just a test. I know this is a very modern player, and I wanted to make sure it could play like really bad CDRs, essentially. And it can. It's cool. It's still up into my palette. It's still in my palette where it belongs. How many minutes do I have left? I don't want to be burdened with that. You don't like country music? Why not? I mean, there's all kinds of country music. Some is wonderful. Some is great. 21. Okay. Give me about 3 minutes because I hate the burden of having to keep that on my roof to push my Neil. Oh, just the crybaby stuff. The emo aspect, right? Yeah, I get you now. The crybaby aspect, yeah. For sure. Like Nobby. Nobby, he says I'm a golf. But yeah. That whole emo aspect, I get it. Yeah. Everybody say, oh, right. Dr. Space Monkey, she doesn't like country because all self-loathing emo aspect. Everybody say, oh. What's up, Space Monkey? Thank you, Gal Pal. Thank you, Gal Pal. Oh, and by the way, in my description is my other channel. Please sub, please. I need that help. Everybody say, oh. Sad man, sad man. Could I be a proud man, proud of what I had to show? A satisfied and proud man, blessed without a guilty soul. No. All right, I'm going to take it down. Sublingual, 2 more minutes. It's really good that way, by the way. It actually works really well. It goes good, man. I just did about an eighth of a gram of the Gen X from Shop Hello Mary, which was a gift, you know, and I'm doing it sublingually. I'm not letting it go. I'm leaving it on the palate for 11 minutes. And I wanted to share their card because that was nice. They gave me a gift of, you know, a quarter. My wife and I rolled that into like 4 joints and smoked it up. So thank you for rolling with us. You can skip a buck. All's well, all's well. What do? You skip a buck across the, like a rock? I could skip a rock. I never tried skipping a buck. You take him by the horns. You're strong, man. But you're also taller. You got a better space to throw it from. My favorite year, 1986. Didn't this come out in 1986? That's my favorite year. This one came out the same year. He was very productive. Yeah, I'm chilling too, man. Cheers, everybody. Space Monkey, I didn't see your emails yet because in the second one you said sorry for the long, and I was like, oh, I need to say it. I need to see it when I pay attention. You know, and Father's Day to yesterday, the day I decided to do nothing, I was paying no attention. So I'll be there in a minute. Okay, now I've spread it all out, and it's about to go. Goodbye. Goodbye. But this is very effective. Don't get it on your teeth. It'll stick forever. I keep it on my palate. Sublingual. Because it is somewhat warmer in here, I'm going to get the bag and throw it back in. But I'm going to tell the company right now, fix your disclaimer or whatever. Fix machinery and spell it right. It'll make you look better, okay? Pretty packaging, though. Yo, Space Monkey, I'm telling you, man, if you want me to do a little, you know, skit type thing with your podcast, I would rather do that. I really would. I really would. I would love to. And I can work on it, you know. First draft, second draft, refine. Thanks for the opportunity is all I can say, right? Cheers, cheers, all around. Everybody sub up to Space Monkey and also understand, you know, keep up with him if he launches a podcast, man. Keep up with it. He's on it, you know. I can feel that already. And you can do that sublingually. I don't have a fucking dab rig, you know. You can't do it forever. I'm sure you get a tolerance, you know. Is it 3? It's 326. No, I drink it. It has to be 3 or 4, but don't even worry about it, Galpo. It's way different right now. It's way different right now. I haven't been drunk in days. I drank after Father's Day. Yeah, 4 o'clock happy hour. I like to get in, get the free ham sandwiches, Galpo, and get out because, you know, the people who are coming later, they're up to no good. I like a quiet one. Anybody ever seen the movie that Lori Petty wrote about her growing up in Ohio and shit? Anybody ever see that movie that Lori Petty wrote about growing up in Ohio? What's his name? Oh, David Allen Greer is in it, and he plays an old man at the bar in the early morning. And she opens the door and leaves it open because she's a kid at the bar who gets free cherries and shit, you know. And she leaves the door open there and it lets the light in, and he gets over there and he says, white girl, please close the door. It's awesome. It's awesome. Yeah, Lori Petty wrote it because it's about her life. At home, you know, they do like a bit of a whatever you want to call it, like a poker and liquor joint at home. It's just old school poverty. Americana. I don't know what it's called. Yes, I do. It's Mr. Church. and it's got Eddie Murphy in it, and he plays his father there, just like he did in his specials. You know, when he did his father, it's my house, and if you don't like it, get the fuck out. So at night he becomes like a Jekyll and Hyde thing, you know, in the jazz bars. Yeah, he does his father, and it's called Church or Mr. Church or whatever. And to me, like it's even funnier. It's even bitingly hilarious that he's playing his real life father. That's even scarier, you know. It's already a true story. So good luck. Good luck. I hope you're not emotional like me. Yep, that's already hit, man. I've got my party favors on the way, and I think that's it. Except, man, follow Space Monkey's endeavors for today and for the future here.